From Castle Rexworth and the Rexworth Estates, I bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are and whenever you are. My name is Rexworth, Lord Rexworth, and I welcome you to Thursday night's stream. Going to be playing Killer Frequency tonight. I had promised a long-time viewer that I would play this game at their urging. And yeah, finally getting around to it. Only took me, I don't know how many months to get to it. But here we are, and we'll be doing it. And you know what? It's going to be sort of like a homecoming for me because, as many of you might know, I actually used to work in radio. So that this will be sort of like rediscovering my roots. And if I happen to venture off into tangents about equipment or history or anything related to radio, do bear with me, and yeah, just don't mind me. It's just sort of a trip down memory lane. But I imagine it'll be quite familiar territory. It's also going to be, visually it'll be familiar territory. It'll look like I'm sort of going back home. And, yeah, I don't know. It's also going to be my first time playing this. I have not played through this before. I've only got the settings just right so that it'll look good on stream. So there's all of that. Yeah. So first, let's of course do some a little bit of housekeeping here. All links available at lordrexworth.com. That is lordrexworth.com. That's the website, newly updated with the Ko-Fi link. Let me get that in there as well. You can click that link there and chat. My comms are open. Just released a new voice pack, the voice pack number 2. And that's got a bit of a Genshin Impact flavor to it. So hopefully you'll all of you will enjoy that. And then let's see, the Castle Rexworth Discord. Can't forget about that. The gates are open. Do join the Castle Rexworth Discord. Keep in touch with his lordship whenever I'm not streaming by clicking on that link and joining the Discord. Do give me a follow on Twitter if you haven't already. Twitter.com/Lord Rexworth. Twitter.com/Lord Rexworth. And of course, gifts are always appreciated. You can check out my throne page at throne.com/Lord Rexworth. Perhaps you've been enjoying this programming and you're thinking, you know what? I've subbed to his lordship. If you haven't already, I do encourage you to consider that. I've cheered some bits, but you know what? I want to get his lordship something extra special, especially for the Christmas holiday. I really want to get him something like that. And I say, yes, and I should like to let you. That's very kind of you. So, if you'd like some gift ideas, throne.com/Lord Rexworth. The tip jar is available. You can, of course, support me directly either through the Ko-Fi page or through Stream Elements, streamelements.com/Lord Rexworth/tip. The link is there in the chat. You can just click on that. And then let's see. I think that takes care of all the major stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and get sponsors out of the way. First tonight, Dubby. What is Dubby? Dubby is your taste bud's favorite energy drink. It uses green coffee fruit extract as the star of the show to help you have laser-like focus. Brain food, only the best amino acids that benefit brain function. The most brain-benefiting vitamins like vitamin B3, B6, B12, and C. There's 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving with no sugar, maltodextrin, artificial colors or dyes, fillers or BS. And it only costs about $1 per drink. That beats your daily coffee or canned drink, and no crash, jitters, or angst. Now, let's get an update here on, looks like we've still got a few tubs left of the Pom Blom energy drink flavor. That's a limited time release, and once it is gone, it is gone. Since this flavor is limited time, only one pallet being created. It's something unique and outside the box. That's the decision of the people, the good people at Dubby. It's a blend of pomegranate blossom, a hint of blossom essence for the aftertaste with a firm taste of pomegranate. Truly a one-of-a-kind unique flavor and just in time for the holidays. So, use the code LordRexworth at checkout for 10% off your order. Just go to w.gg and then use the code LordRexworth at checkout, 10% off your order. The shaker cups make an excellent holiday gift. And you can find those by going to w.gg and then using my code LordRexworth, and that'll take 10% off your order. W, be better. We're also brought to you tonight by Wise. Click that link there in chat to open your Wise account now. The holiday travel season is in full swing, and most people, especially if you're traveling internationally, you may be running into the issue of hefty conversion fees and ATM charges when you're traveling. The Wise multi-currency account and debit card help to solve that problem. You can convert money before your trip at the mid-market exchange rate plus a small upfront fee. Then when you get to your travel destination, you simply pay with your Wise debit card or withdraw at ATMs. You get free withdrawals up to $250 each month, and with the Wise debit card, you will pay zero foreign transaction fees. So when traveling abroad, consider Wise. With a multi-currency account and debit card, you can spend and withdraw money in over 40 currencies from local ATMs, much cheaper than using your local bank. Spend like a local and wise up, nobles. Be wise. Click that link in chat and open your Wise account today. Lorelei Chow, welcome in. Welcome in. It's the butterfly, everyone. All hail the butterfly. All hail the cult of the butterfly. A little bit of an inside joke. It just had to be there, I guess. Anyway, let's see. Our next sponsor. Our next sponsor is NordVPN. You can try NordVPN risk-free for 30 days by clicking that link there in the chat. Right now, NordVPN is running an exclusive Christmas deal up to 69% off, plus an additional 3 months, starting at only $2.99 per month. And of course, you get that 30-day money-back guarantee. Nobles, if you're not using a reliable VPN, your private information can be easily accessed by third parties. So get NordVPN to protect yourself from prying eyes. NordVPN encrypts your internet connection, hides your IP address and location. It keeps you safe and helps you enjoy more privacy online. All you have to do is purchase a subscription by clicking that link there in the chat, download the NordVPN app, and then connect to a VPN server. Click that link there in the chat. Take advantage of that exclusive Christmas deal, 69% off plus 3 months extra, $2.99 per month, and of course, a 30-day money-back guarantee. And then finally, we're brought to you by the Cash App. Try the Cash App using my code. We'll both get $5 when you link a new bank account and send $5. Just click that link there in the chat to try the Cash App today. It's available on iOS and Android devices. And with all of that out of the way, let's bring down our music. And let's play Killer Frequency. Dun dun dun. Alright, we'll get this set up here. Selecting for our game capture. Killer Frequency, that's good. Let's shrink that down ever so slightly. Is it going to let me? May have to turn off studio mode for this one. There we are. And of course I blow a fuse. Yep. Right. Let's open up the circuit breaker here. Is that going to work? There it is. So it does look like... uses an autosave feature. Okay. KFAM, KFAM, music for the whole family. And looks like it does work with my Xbox controller. That's excellent. Right, I think I'll leave it that way. Hope all of you are having a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, whatever you are, and whenever you are. Let's see, let's start up a new game here. It's going to be a learning experience for me. Move with L, move the camera with the R stick. All right. Looks like just a bunch of rubbish in there. Press the right trigger to pick up objects. You can hold two objects, swap objects between hands with the left button. Drop objects by selecting B and then throwing objects by selecting Y. Wow. That is a weak throw, man. Anything in there? Nope. Right. Welcome to the life of a tremendously underpaid, overworked radio person. And believe you me, a lot of radio stations are located in parts of town that I've worked at some radio stations that are located in parts of town that yeah, I don't think I'd want to hang around there longer than until my shift's over. Inspect an object. Well, let's inspect this coffee mug. K-Fam. All right. That's a fairly sturdy mug, isn't it? Didn't even break. Dropped a mug from the countertop in my kitchen the other night, and the thing nearly shattered into a million pieces. Right trigger to toggle the crouch. Okay. Opening doors. Hold the right trigger, move the right stick in the direction indicated. It's almost got a bit of a cell shading going on, doesn't it? It's one of those days where it doesn't seem like any amount of caffeine is keeping me at my high levels of energy, chat. Ooh, real time. Interesting. Squiggly lines. I'm sorry, what's going on? Who are you? Hello? Oh, worst nightmare of any radio person. Kindly go away, sir.
hear something, Peggy?
Huh? Hear what?
I thought I heard someone yelling, or I don't know, a howl.
Forrest, is this a joke?
No, I almost swore I heard something.
Oh, and here I was thinking you'd finally started to ease up. You probably just heard some cats outside.
Cats?
You know, 4 legs, whiskers, tails, not dogs.
I know what a cat is. But I mean, does Gallows Creek have a stray cat problem or something?
Not since the rats moved in. Anyway, you ready to do the pre-flight checks?
Seriously? Do we have to do these checks every time?
Yes, yes you
Do
do.
we have to call them that?
Reggie pays us to check the equipment before each show, and he pays us to call it a pre-flight check. But if you're sure you don't want to...
Yeah, let's do the checks. Seriously, chat, when you're a broadcast professional, it's one of those things. It pays to check everything before you go on the air. Double check it, sometimes even triple check it. It's just worth it. And even in my VTubing days now, I find that double checking everything, making sure it all is working properly as possible, really does help to cut down on scuff. Won't eliminate it entirely, but, you know, it still helps. So, let's do the checks.
Fine. Let's get through this.
Alrighty, this is your captain speaking.
Really?
Come on, let's have a bit of fun with it for once. Buckle in, folks. We're about to hit some tubular rents. Let's start with record playing.
Okay. Grab a record, stick it on the player, and hit play. Easy.
Forrest, you need to grab a record and stick it on the turntable.
That's what I'm trying to do, ma'am. No, not like that.
The record box is on the left, and the record player is on the right. Pick a record and stick it on the turntable. Then hit play.
Scratch up my records? Yeah, at this rate. Okay, I know that I can put a record down on a platter.
Forrest, you need to grab a record and stick it on the turntable.
Yes, Peggy, I'm aware of that. I'm trying. These bloody controls don't seem to want to let me.
The record box is on the left, and the record player is on the right. Pick a record and stick it on the turntable. Then hit play.
Okay, but it doesn't want to let me. Not like that, you idiot. Hello, Lord Rexworth. Sounds like Peggy's about to be put into a square hole. Yeah,
Forrest, you need to
I only
grab a
did this
record
for
and
10
stick it on the
years.
turntable.
Of course, then again, they phased out all the turntables by the time I got to it.
The record box is on the left, and the record player is on the right.
Yes.
Pick a record and stick it on the turntable. Then hit play.
Action, thank you so much for the gift sub. Nobu, enjoy your gift sub. Thank you so much.
Forrest, you need to grab a record and stick it on the turntable.
Finally. Might just help if I did the mouse. Yeah, you know what?
The record box is on the left, and the record player is on the right. Pick a record and stick it on the turntable. Then hit play.
Ah, left trigger. Got it.
Got it.
turn it off.
Rather enjoying this tune, though.
Press the stop button on the record player.
Alright.
Alright, up next, phone line buttons. Your captain will be waiting to take your call on line 1.
Where's the bloody telephone?
Line 1 is the leftmost button.
All right, Peggy. Ready for you on line 1.
Who's Peggy? This is Captain Donald Key calling. Call me Don. You get it?
Yeah, it's a riot.
Great, and button 2 works just the same. So, let's move to the Peggy button.
You mean the producer line?
Like I said, the Peggy button. Press it when you need my help during the show.
Is there a Peggy mute button?
They haven't invented it yet. Now come on. The Peggy button
Oh, what
is
a
the
pity.
third one on the phone line. I labeled it for you.
Press for Peggy.
This is your brain, Forrest. Sorry I made you such an unfun turkey.
I'm a turkey now, am I? Okay. Are we almost done?
Sound blaster next.
That's an easy one. There we go. Always good for a cheap laugh.
Alright, we're almost done. Just the volume sliders left. These should let you affect pretty much everything. But let's test it with a record. Play a record and change the volume with the music slider.
I'm gonna be lurking while they're working some writing and editing. Should get you a bottle of scotch for having to put up with a few minutes of Peggy's press. Don't worry, I still have a bit of scotch in the liquor cabinet. I might have some later on. Eesh. Let's see. Let's go with the classic from David Scopo here.
All right. Seems to be all working. We done, Captain?
We sure are. Coming in for landing. Local time?
Should not encourage you.
I knew you had a fun side.
It's my fun side that gets me in trouble.
Now, let's get the show started. After your introduction, our first segment is Guess That Scream.
I thought that was a joke.
Nope, and don't blame me for this one. It's Reggie all the way, and he demands we do it tonight. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
189.16.
Good evening, Gallows Creek. This is your host, Forrest Nash, and you're listening to 189.16, The Scream. Before we start taking your calls tonight on Gallows Creek's only late-night phone-in talk show, I need to let you know about a special competition we have for you this evening. Guess That Scream.
This is actually one of the station manager's better ideas.
Here's how it works. I'm gonna play you a scream, then you call and guess that scream. We need you to guess why they're screaming. Did they stub their toe, saw off a finger, or discover the corpse of a loved one?
That's good. Now, Forrest, hit them with the tape.
We'll play that scream in just a second. Listen close, and then call in to guess that scream. Peggy, what do you mean play the tape? I used to have a tape guy do that for me.
You're not in Chicago anymore, Forrest. Here in Gallows Creek, you get to be your own tape guy. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Yesterday.
no union rules
Forrest,
here.
you do have the tape right. You knew we were doing this tonight.
Peggy, let's be real. Guess that scream is a terrible idea. No, I don't have the tape.
It may be a stupid idea, but that doesn't mean it can't be fun. We're going to need a scream tonight, Forrest, and you're the one at the mic, so...
I used to go out all across America, and now I'm just screaming into a mic in a backwater town. Jesus.
Come on, Forrest, just do it. That's enough dead air already.
Yeah.
Just think of a scream and let it rip.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. I'm back. Had to step away there for a second. Listen close, and then call in to guess that scream.
Let's go with Perturbed Yeti.
Well, folks, there you have it. Call in with your guesses, and if you get it right, you could win 2 tickets to the amazing Maze and 1 free fried dough. Fried dough? Just call in at 555-239-KFAM with your guess. Now, here's some music while you get dialing.
Yeah, the hang-ups. Perfect.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do.
Oh, God, Forrest, that was amazing.
Thanks.
I can't wait to hear what people think that was.
How the hell did I get into this mess?
Lighten up, Forrest. That's going to be the highlight of my week.
No, is it now?
Oh, Forrest, there's a call coming in. Time to turn the music off. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Potted it down. What more do you want? All right.
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream. Caller, you're talking to Forrest Nash. What's going on with you tonight?
Forrest, thank God I made it through. My name is Leslie Harper. I'm the 911 operator and police dispatcher for Gallows Creek.
What are you calling us for?
Leslie, I've got to say I'm always happy to have a caller, but shouldn't our 911 operator and police dispatcher be minding the phones?
Yeah, no
What?
kidding.
Oh, Forrest, you have no idea. Listen, I found a body. I need your help.
911 is calling me to report a body.
We're
Interesting
doomed.
setup? All right, I'll bite. What's the punchline then?
Forrest, I recognize her voice. I'm pretty sure that actually is our 911 operator. I think this is real.
We're doomed.
I'm not going to be happy if this is a prank. I don't do prank segments on my shows. It's in my contract.
Forrest, I really don't think this is a prank.
Leslie, if you're telling the truth, you should report this to the sheriff. What was his name? Sheriff Andrews or whatever?
I'm at the sheriff's office right now.
Wait, what?
Sheriff Matthews is dead.
What?
Oh.
Sheriff Matthews is dead?
I couldn't get any response from
Well,
the department.
I guess there's no telling the
Never
sheriff
happened
then.
before, so I came to the station and I found him.
So like the song goes, someone shot the sheriff.
Do you know what happened to him?
Did they shoot the deputy?
Someone got up very close and I really don't want to say what they did to him.
They shot the
Did he come
sheriff?
back?
I don't know. I think he tried. He's surrounded by bullet casings.
Someone did shoot the
He
sheriff.
tried to shoot at whoever it was, but
Oh.
I don't understand. Where are the other officers? Do they know? Have they secured the scene or whatever cops are supposed to do?
no. I checked everywhere. Deputy Martinez is here, but she's knocked out, tied up, and locked in a holding cell. I called you. right
Okay,
after I
so
found her.
confirm. Someone shot the sheriff, but they did not shoot the
Please don't
deputy.
tell me that this hick town only has 2 cops.
Don't be ridiculous. We have 3, but Officer Gunderson is on leave in Cancun.
Really?
Leslie, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Not a clue. I didn't see anything on my way over.
Leslie, you need to call over to Henderson or Quiet Ridge.
Or get
They
the
both
FBI or
have their
Interpol on
department.
this.
I tried, but I can't call anything but local numbers. Something's wrong. I'll have to go there myself, let them know what's going on, and bring help back with me.
But if you leave while there's a murderer on the loose, Who's gonna man the emergency line?
That's why I called. Forrest, I've routed all 911 calls to come into you.
Oh my god, are we really being bloody serious right now? This is a terrible idea. Do you have any idea? This is almost like an instant guarantee of getting your funding cut.
No, I'm sorry, but this is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
What on earth made you think to do that?
You're the only person with experience manning a phone line around here.
How hard can it be to man a bloody phone?
There are lots of transferable skills between the two.
Okay, well that's not, yeah,
It's like
that's
an
accurate.
interview. You ask questions to get information you can use. Keep people talking, you know? Guide the conversation and know when to jump in.
You do know that I'm so good at interviews, they sent me from Chicago to Gallows Creek, right?
So I've heard. But that doesn't matter. And besides, there are two of you. You can talk to each other, discuss ideas, work together. Hell, let's have some on-the-job training right now. I have an emergency. I need to get an unconscious Deputy Martinez out of that holding cell. It looks like whoever attacked her threw the keys into the cell after they locked the door.
Is there any way you can reach the keys?
No. There aren't any bars to the cell, and the door itself only has a food tray slot. And that's too narrow for me to reach through.
There's gotta be another way in.
Rex, I want to give you something in Discord. Do you have one? Yeah, no, I do. Hang on a minute. Actually, no, so I'm surprised you haven't joined already. But, yeah, click that link there in the chat. That'll get you over to the Castle Rexworth Discord. I'm over there, and then you can just DM me directly. That's fine. Let's see, what do we do? Find another set of keys. Find another way into the cell. Perhaps try to break down the door. I mean, I suppose if you had something long enough, you could just stick it through the food slot and try to poke the deputy with a stick. Then again, it's a prison door. It's designed to not be broken down. I mean, you basically would have to blow the cell door with, like, plastic explosives or something. I mean, there has to... Come on.
Is there another way into the holding cell that you can see?
It wouldn't be much of a holding cell if it had a back door.
Makes sense.
There's got to be another set of keys somewhere in that office. Those can't be the only ones.
Of course. Yes, there must be another set.
Where might another set be?
Officers'
Look
desks.
around the officers' desks. That's the first place I'd check.
That was the first place I checked, too. I couldn't find anything useful, though.
Maybe Sheriff Matthews had a set of keys on him when he... You know.
I couldn't see any at a glance, but I didn't really look up close. 1 second. Oh, I think I might be sick. Sorry, Sheriff. I'm just gonna turn you over and... Ugh. Please don't stare at me. Oh, wait. That might be them. I think I got the cell keys.
Excellent work, Leslie.
Keys might have saved his deputy. Do the keys work?
They do! Give me a minute to untie Deputy Martinez. I'll be right back.
So far, so good, I suppose. How are you feeling, Forrest?
There's no way that I can do this all night. I mean, sure, we got the deputy out of the cell, but what if the person that did this decides they aren't done? What do we do then?
Then we do our best. We don't have any other choice, really.
I guess we don't.
I demand overtime.
There we go.
There you go, Rex. In your spare time, it's in your DMs. All right. Thank you, Nasa.
We'll head to my car in a minute. I'm back. Deputy Martinez is still out cold. I'm taking her in the car with me to get help in Henderson. If the killer came back now, Martinez would be a sitting duck.
Fuck.
You mean we're gonna be on our own? Just Peggy and me, and no one else, responding to emergency calls.
You'll be fine. You and Peggy just work together like you did earlier. You can do this. Now I'll be back as soon as I... What? My car! My car is on fire!
What do you mean it's on fire?
How the hell? Did it just go up in smoke? What happened?
Car bomb.
Wait. What? No. No way. This can't... Well, Forrest, we have big trouble.
What's happening? What's that noise? It sounds like whistling?
Whistling? It can't be.
Oh my god. I can see him, but he's dead, right? Right? But that mask, how the hell is he?
Who, Leslie? Who?
The Whistling Man!
The Whistling Man? Who's the Whistling Man?
He was a serial killer back in the 50s, wore that mask. But he's dead! He's... What the hell?
Well, apparently not.
God.
Or he's got a copycat.
Do you think he attacked Sheriff Matthews and Deputy Martinez?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Coming this way.
Returning to the scene of the crime.
Leslie, stay inside and lock the doors.
Right. Shit, we need a new plan. My car's torched. We need to think.
Oh, hell. Not even sure what to...
There should be police cruisers at the sheriff's office, right? Like, you should take one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work. Let me check if Martinez has any...
Well, obviously.
I'll just reach into your pocket there, Deputy, and... Yes, got him. Keys for squad car 3. I saw that parked out front when I got here.
Nice one, Forrest. Good thinking.
But wait. How am I supposed to get us to the car? The Whistling Man is right there.
The sheriff must have a gun, right? Can you see it?
There was a gun next to him. Let me grab it.
Martinez is going to need their service revolver.
It's empty.
He must have emptied it trying to defend himself.
There must be a weapon lockup in the station, right?
Yes.
Could you
Every
grab
police
something?
station has an armory of some
I saw
kind.
it earlier, but as you might have guessed, it was locked. But maybe one of these keys I got earlier will help. Let me see. No. 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 Shit! None of the keys work.
Are there any other weapons lying around that you could use?
I didn't see anything earlier. Let me check Deputy Martinez's belt. All right. It looks like the Whistling Man left her with a baton, pepper spray, and taser. I can only hold one if I'm carrying Deputy Martinez. Which should I take?
Which one? I don't think the baton would work all that well. The taser, but it'd only be one shot. Pepper spray.
Pepper spray should be easy to use and carry. Take that.
Got it. I'm just going to grab Deputy Martinez and then... Wait. Do you hear that?
Yes, but just to make sure we mean the same thing, what do you hear?
The knocking stopped. Everything's gone really quiet.
Be careful. I don't like it.
Me neither. But it's an opening, and I've got to take it. Okay, Deputy Martinez, if you can hear me, it's time to move. Just lean on me. Yep. There you go.
Are you sure about this, Leslie?
No time like the present, right? So, here we go. Again, you're hooked into dispatch now, so I should be able to radio you when I reach the car. If I reach it. Speak to you soon.
Good luck, Leslie.
That's one brave woman. God, I hope she makes it through this.
You know, I've got to say, this really wasn't what I expected when I came into work today.
Well, they always say you have to be ready for everything in live radio.
Even in 10 years of doing radio, I never
I'm putting the call through.
Hello? Forrest? Peggy?
never had anything this interesting happen.
Over.
We're here, Leslie. So I guess you made it to the car then. Over?
Sorry about the CB chat. Old habit. But yes, we made it to the car. Deputy Martinez in the passenger seat still out.
Corners from one of those brick cell phones, one of those car phones, I
And I
guess.
don't plan to wait for him. So I'm going to get us moving. Jesus! God damn it! Get back! Get away from her!
Leslie, what's happening?
The whistling! No! Get off her, you son of a bitch! Forrest, the pepper spray's not working. It's not getting through the mask. No!
Damn, forgot about the mask.
Leslie, drive!
Martinez! God damn it!
Leslie, you need to hold it together right now.
Forrest, he slit her throat.
You need to get to Henderson, Leslie. We can't let this happen again.
Peggy's right. We've all got our part to play now. How long do you think it's going to take to get
Apparently Martinez's role was to be the sacrificial lamb.
Pretty damn close. It's going to take a while, maybe 2-3 hours each way.
My God.
Slightly less if I put my foot down.
You keep that pedal to the floor then. We'll see when you're back.
Thank you. I'll be back as fast as I can. All right, both. God damn it. I need a minute. I'll be out of range soon. I'll radio back as soon as I can, once I got the cavalry.
Take care, Leslie. And be safe out there.
Good luck, Leslie.
Folks, you heard it here. We've got a killer on the streets of Gallows Creek tonight.
What a name for a town.
And Leslie, we're counting on you. We're going to get back to the show meanwhile. If you have anything on your mind or have any information about this Whistling Man character, then give us a call. We'll talk here on 189.16, The Scream. For now, here's another hit record for you all to enjoy. You're gonna love this next track. This is not what I signed up for, Peggy.
This is actually insane.
Did she really say it's gonna take her 4 hours? This guy's gonna kill half the town in 4 hours.
Forrest, that's not helpful.
I know, I just... Who is this Whistling Man character anyway?
He was a serial killer back in the 50s. Edward Marshall Mooney. He went around in a freaky mask, whistling, and killed about a dozen folks in Gallows Creek. No reason for it. No motive. He just...
Okay. What happened to him?
Yeah,
Well,
what happened?
Police chased him up to Ellis Point one night. We call it Whistling Point now. And it was, well, it was on this night actually. The police cornered him, jumped into the river.
Did he
Body
now?
was never found.
Is he alive? Dead? I mean, what's the story?
Story is he's biding his time, waiting to take revenge on the town.
Alright, that's the story. What's the truth?
Other than we have a whistling killer on our hands tonight, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out what we're dealing with, whether we like it or not.
I guess so.
At least we got the word out, I guess. What kind of listening figures do we get at this time?
On a Thursday after midnight, could be around 35?
35? Isn't 3,500? Huh. I didn't realize Gallows Creek was that large.
No.
No, 35 people. At best.
35. That's nothing.
That's 35 people you're talking about, Forrest. They're not nothing. They're people. People who like tuning into our show.
And what's the
It's
population of
35
Gallows
people
Creek?
and you...
I don't know exactly. A little over 1,000?
That's still a drop in the bucket.
How many did you get before? You know.
Before my career exploded and I ended up on a midnight hour talk show in the town of 1,000 people?
Yeah. Before that.
Around 5 for most shows on the low end. Big gas could pump that up to 10, 15, easy.
5,000 on the low end? We could only dream of that.
5 million.
Yeah.
Million?
Remember, Chicago, top 5 market in the United States for radio at one point.
The Whistling Man hasn't killed me yet. I guess.
I should know. I
Yeah,
used to work
I
in
guess
top
we're
5
gonna learn a lot
radio.
about perspective tonight, huh? Oh, we have a call coming in. Take it when you're ready. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Alright, put that down. And stop that. Actually, we're going to grab... Throw that away.
We have a call waiting.
Alright, alright, alright. Need to get another record here on the platter and get that queued up. And while we're at it, let's see.
I suppose I should take this call.
Yes, 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 we will in just a moment. They'll wait.
Hello, caller. You're live on 189.16, The Scream. Is everything, all right?
Oh, lovely. An obscene phone call.
Okay, who is this? Are you, hello? Hello? Okay, what's your name and why are you calling in?
You know my name. I've come back from the dead to kill again. No one's safe.
You don't have to do this, Mr. Whistling Man. You don't have to kill again.
But I do. You must make a sacrifice to us.
A sacrifice? To us?
I mean, me. We want cheese-dusted pretzels. I mean, I want cheese-dusted pretzels. Or I'll cut your face off.
Uh-huh.
Goddamn kids. I'm cutting them off.
Yeah, cut him off.
What? We also want a mega goal.
For anyone just tuning in, we do in fact have an actual killer out in the streets tonight. Anyway, this next one's dedicated to all of you staying inside with your doors and windows locked. Listen in to this next track from Late Night Lurkers, if you dare. Hey, the hell was that? Kids pretending to be a killer who right now is stalking the town?
It's a thing.
A thing?
Ugh,
Unfortunately.
They pull pranks pretending to be him.
By pretending to be this Whistling Man character?
They think it's funny, but it's not. It's not funny at all.
They really should introduce public floggings into this town. I think it would do those children a lot of good.
No, that's real.
Christ.
Let's stay positive. We still have a show to do. We already have another caller on the line.
All right. Let's do this.
Alright, put the music down. Stop the record. Grab that.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
Alright. Gotta get the next song ready.
Hello, caller. You're live on The Scream with me, Forrest Nash.
What? I dialed 911. I need the sheriff right away.
Okay, right. Well, I'm filling in for 911 tonight. What's your name and what's your trouble?
My name is Sandra Sharp, and I need the cops now.
Fuck all. What do you tell someone like that? Cops aren't coming or the sheriff is dead.
I'm sorry, but the cops aren't coming. Leslie's on her way to Henderson for help.
What? God. Listen, you've got to help me then. I drove to the edge of town for a jazz run, and now some psycho dressed like the Whistling Man is after me, knife in hand.
Oh, God. It's actually happening.
Jazz run.
Where are you now? Did you escape to somewhere safe?
Oh, I did, baby. I jazz ran all the way to my car and nothing flat. But I dropped my keys somewhere along the way. I never locked the door, at least. I've got a place to hide, but I can't get moving.
Like you lost him, I think. No.
Is there anywhere else you can go? Do you have any friends nearby?
Oh, I'm not going back out there. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's back. Look, I don't know anything about cars, but I gotta start this engine without the keys, and you're gonna have to help me.
We're gonna have to hotwire it.
If it helps, I've got a toolkit buried beneath my spare sweatbands.
What?
When I find it.
You're listening to 189.16, The Scream. Hosted by me, Forrest Nash, your friendly neighborhood radio host, mechanic, and savior. Sit tight while the record spins, folks. This one goes out to you, Sandra.
All right.
Let Storm Riders take you on a rock and roll ride with the Glam Jam. Doesn't the station have a show about cars? The Tamora twins or something?
Timberline Twins Talk Motors. Yeah. You know they're not even brothers.
Really? They look the same, though.
I know, but they're not even related. It's weird. I asked them about it once, and they got really sweaty and defensive. Anyway, go see what you can find. The offices are out the door and down the hall.
Wait, what? Yeah, this looks like your standard radio station. Although, speakers nowhere near as nice. Usually they were just little intercom speakers they stuck in ceiling tiles. And yeah, cheap, crappy furniture.
So many locked doors, so few keys.
Boy, this is going back a ways. Typewriters instead of computers, rotary dial telephones. Must be in the 80s. Still dealing with tech from the 70s. Most of these places usually were about I don't know, maybe a decade behind with most tech.
I'm not getting in there tonight. I need a key to get in there.
Ooh, someone's a bit OCD, it would seem. It'd be a pity if all this stuff just got messed up and, you know, tossed around and just, yeah, that would really suck. Oh no, a place for everything, and everything's not in its place. Dear God, I'm running with scissors. I'm such a naughty boy. Let's see, what's this? A grilling spree ad. This does not look like your typical Philips compact cassette. How much do they spend? Nearly... So just a little over $35 on a newspaper, bleach, chocolate, milk, sweet and sour sauce, orange juice, ketchup, soda, and some crisps. Looking for a key. Now, if I were a key, where would I be? Didn't realize that rhymed. I didn't realize it at the time. Hang on. Oh yeah, this looks like the engineer's desk. Where are you? Why do you hide? Where is that moonlight train that leads to your side? Where is it? Where is it? Stop putting stickers on office furniture. You're lowering the resale value of everything. Yeah, that sounds like typical radio stuff. Preliminary review, Chalupa Cabra, Bradley Carter. We can all agree that the flavor profiles of the Chalupa Cabra are the best in town. Despite being a pricey option offering no deals, the El Diablo Burrito has the best mouthfeel, and those huevos rancheros are just excellent. Best mouthfeel? My God, why does that sound so sussy? For the 100th time, it's an audio medium. People won't get its egg in excellent. Idiot. Yeah, fair point. Hey? Dear Bradley Carter, please enjoy a free sample of garlic bread. We've pinned our latest offers and deals on the outside of the box if you want to read them out on air. Grilling Spree's new offer is terrible, and we think you should read our advert instead. P.S. A connoisseur like you needs to try our 3-hour slow-roasted pizza. Much love, Ponti's Pizza. Hey, I ate the garlic bread. Much like your show, it was mediocre. The deal's worth checking out, though, John. That's good. That's good. Chili Cook-Off Champion, 1984. Oh, a mousetrap. All right. Hopefully that catches something. Laser Racer. Truck. Big truck. Toyota 4x4s, un-American. Megalo truck, real or myth? The truck boat truck, the ultimate in off-road, offshore transportation. I mean, if you make it out of a Toyota, you could call it a Toybota. Ammo and whiskey, free coupon. Back when the two went together, am I right? The Mudden Season Edition. What for do we do it? Hey? Full color Nuts and Bolts Edition. April 1986. Oh. Probably check in on the find something that'll help Sandra start her car without the keys. Ugh. Yeah, you know what, Peggy? Make yourself useful, love.
Find anything?
Remind me what I'm looking for again.
The caller is trying to start a car without the keys.
Yeah, and we have a car show, right?
Timberline Twins Talk Motors, yeah. I would go see what they have on their desk at the far end of the offices.
Thanks, Peggy.
Far end of the offices. Now, wait a minute. Hang on. What's
has
this?
to be important.
I borrowed your car theft magazine. Those huevos rancheros aren't sitting right. Gonna need something to read. Pray for 'em. Right, so where's the other magazine? Huh. When's the big game? All right. More gobbledygook that I can't read. Possibly because this is inside of a dream. Where's the... I wonder, maybe it's in the bathroom. Huh. Not in there. Hang on, what's this?
Useful.
There we go. I did say something about whoever's rancheros not sitting right with them.
You find anything?
Yeah, I found a magazine about hot wiring cars.
Well, that sounds perfect. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Yeah, you know what? Cold stop.
Caller on line 1.
Thanks, Peggy. We're back with 189.16, The Scream. How are you holding up, Sandra?
The creep's looking through the parking lot trying to find me. But I've got my tools, and I'm ready to get this hunk of junk moving. How do we start this baby?
Let's see. Step 1. Use a screwdriver as a key. If that fails, remove the steering column. Check the serial number, then strip and twist the following wires together. There's 6 in the windows on green and brown. If there's a 0 and then at the end of the 3 doesn't come before 6, red and yellow.
Put the screwdriver in the ignition and twist clockwise.
Here goes, baby. Screwdriver's too fat to fit. What next?
Unscrew the steering
Unscrew
column.
the steering column.
All right. Just turn. Just turn. 1, 2, 1, 2. God, how long are these screws? Okay. Cover's off. There's a bunch of wires down here all paired up and oh God, my heart is pumping.
Do your jazz breathing. Don't panic.
Okay, we can do this. There's a red wire, a blue wire, a yellow wire, a green wire, and a brown wire.
Let's
What's
see.
the serial number on the steering column?
The number is 576-894-320.
Okay. 4 before 3 and number 7. And no 7 in the number. Red and blue. Okay, there's a 7 in the number, so we're going to skip that. If there's a 6 anywhere and doesn't start with a 5, green and brown. If there's a 0 at the end and a 3 doesn't come before a 6, red and yellow.
Strip and twist together the red and yellow wires.
All right, we take the red and the yellow and we twist and we turn. Oh, perfect. I also see pink and purple wire. What next?
Let's see. Strip the purple wire. And brush against the twisted wires. Okay.
Strip the purple wire and brush against the twisted wires.
Okay. We strip and we brush and energize buddy. Fantastic work, baby. Anytime you want to come down to the jazz studio, you get in for free.
You just keep driving now, okay? And get home safe.
Get home safe, Sandra.
Will do, babies.
We did it, Forrest!
We sure did.
All
Here
right.
comes another hit track that we're excited to share with you.
And remember, if you're also having car troubles, then tune in to Timberline Twins Talk Motors here on 189.16 Monday to Friday at 5. Take it away, Forrest. I still can't believe this is happening.
Right? Like Gallows Creek didn't already have enough to worry about?
What do you mean?
Gallows Creek is a miserable place to live.
Really? Miserable?
Peggy, be honest, it's a dump. There's nothing to do here. Hell, I'm almost ready to thank this whistling guy for at least making things interesting.
Well, I like it here. People are polite and
Stab happy?
don't be awful, Forrest. Come on, there must be something you like about this place.
I guess some folks have been okay. You're not terrible after a while.
Not terrible after a while? High praise coming from Forrest Nash.
You know what I mean, Peggy.
I do. It's Forrest Nash for I think you're swell. Anyway, I hope the killer is done for the night.
Mm.
But Leslie gets back soon.
No.
Can we at least call off that stupid Guess the Scream contest now?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Caller on line 1.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash, host of 189.16, The Scream. And tonight's 911 stand-in.
Hey, Forrest. My name is Brian. Brian Ponte. Brian Ponte of Ponte's Pizza.
Hello, Brian Ponte of Ponte's Pizza. What have you got to say about what's happening?
Oh, I'm so sad that Deputy Martinez didn't make it.
No, you.
I saw her a lot over the years down here at Ponte's Pizza. Just terrible. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for doing your best. So, I'm sending you some coupons for free pizza here at Ponte's Pizza. Just a little something to look forward to when all this blows over.
Wow. Brian Ponte of Ponte's Pizza. That's really good of you, but you really don't have to, though.
Oh, it's the least I can do. And if you like it, well, you're in luck, because we're always running great deals that'll have you eating for pennies.
Sounds great, bro.
And let me tell you, the pizza we have is to die for.
We have a rogue Scotsman on the air who's plugging pizza.
That was pretty tasteless, I have to say.
I'm sorry, Forrest. Well, I just hope I didn't put you or anyone else off coming on down to Ponte's Pizza. We've got a great special this weekend. Our famous beer and pizza deal.
How do we cut him off?
Come on down to Ponte's Pizza this weekend. You've just got to pay for one slice to get yourself.
God damn it, you're just calling in to advertise your shop. Peggy, hang up on him.
Done. Oh, real quick, before I forget, it's probably time we played a paid ad.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
You know how to play an ad, right?
Nope.
Do you seek ancient wisdom? Do you want to double your power? Are you ready to unlock your inner warrior for only $24.99?
Just join Cobra
Step into
Kai.
Master Robbie's deadly dojo of Kung Rate and receive direct by video warrior instruction from me, Master Robbie.
Come down to our famous dojo that's right next to Chuck E. Cheese.
The power of the alligator, the discipline of the tarantula, the
Kunja.
speed of the tuna,
Ora, ora, ora.
the scorpion, and the wisdom of the bullfrog. Using classified techniques, I'll unlock your inner chi after only 5 30-minute video sessions. Ultimate power.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai.
Price of only $24.99. Just call 555-7861 USA to take your first step to becoming a champion. Never forget the element of surprise! If you buy today, you'll receive 2 additional VHS tapes. The Tornado Technique and Karate Lovemaking. Call today!
Do people really buy this kind of thing?
Don't pretend like you're not interested.
I mean, I wouldn't buy them, but I might watch them, I guess.
Yeah, I bet karate lovemaking sure is something.
I
Is Forrest Nash at a loss for words?
Let's just get to the show. Wow, what a deal. Only $24.99. And I'm not just saying that because they're paying for the airtime.
But unless they pay us more, then it's time to get the show moving along with our next caller.
The line's lit up. I need to take the call.
Yes, and I will as soon as I get another record on the platter.
Welcome to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash.
Yeah, Leslie. This is Maurice Russell from the Gallows Reporter. I'm at the office. This guy just broke in downstairs and... Wait. Forrest Nash? I want to speak to 911. Put Leslie on.
What? God, another one?
I'm guessing you've not been tuned in to our show tonight.
Damn it, son. What does that have to do with anything? Just put me on with Sheriff Matthews.
Sheriff Matthews is dead.
Ted? What happened? Did you witness the incident?
No, you half-witted. I didn't witness anything.
I can cite you as an anonymous source, if that's a concern.
This phone call's out on the air, you moron.
We're live on the air. Anything we say can and will be broadcast.
Live on... Damn it. All right. There's obviously a lot more going on.
Gosh, and we wonder why
than I know.
newspapers are
Yeah,
dead.
There's a lot happening tonight. You said someone broke in.
That's nothing to get worked up about. Some idiot kid just broke in, dressed as the Whistling Man. Teens. They get worse
Are
every
we sure it's a teen?
This punk wasn't even a disappointing twinkle in his daddy's eye when Edward Marshall Mooney stalked the town. But I was there. I covered it.
Maurice, I don't know what's going on, but he's back. The Whistling Man is back.
Don't be an ass, Nash. Every year this happens. They think it's funny. Not a big deal, old man. But they didn't live through the terror 30 years ago. Anyway, I know for a fact. Edward Marshall Mooney is dead.
Oh, and where's your proof?
I know who I'm looking at on the security monitor. But if he killed Sheriff Matthews,
Where are you now?
I'm in the boardroom, upstairs.
Of course
Got
you are.
security cameras all around the building. You can watch them on any TV set here. And there's a set in the boardroom.
Maurice, is there any way you can get out of there?
I sure as shit hope so, kid. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. That crash you heard was him tipping over my filing cabinets. He's blocking the stairs.
I'm guessing the stairs are the only way out.
That's right. And it would take me a good few minutes to move those cabinets.
We need to do something. But what? All we can do from here is... Forrest, I think I've got it. Why don't we call the killer? They'd have a bunch of phones set up across the office, right? In different rooms, with different extensions? So we call one of them. Draw the killer away.
Why all this time? That could work.
Exactly!
It's worth a shot.
I can hear you, you know. The son of a bitch hasn't killed me yet.
Sorry, Maurice. Peggy and I were just trying to
Almost a
figure out-
pity.
You realize how stupid that plan sounds, right?
You'd prefer to be left for dead.
You're gonna need every phone extension, plus a plan of the entire office floor, all delivered while the killer is en route. I've got it. And thank God I've always been cool under pressure. Don't go anywhere.
You don't think the killer got him, do you?
Mr. Russell,
I'm here. Freak's going to be here any second, too. Go check your fax machine. Don't let me down.
Tell me where the fax machine is again, Peggy?
The fax machine's in the office on the other side of the hall.
Thanks, Peggy. Be right back.
Oh.
Okay. Go to the office on the other end of the hall. Grab the fax from the machine. Easy.
Yeah, normally faxes would not come over so quickly.
This must be it.
Most people don't remember fax machines. I do. They were always slow and a bit of a pain in the arse to deal with. Thank God for PDFs being sent over emails and other encrypted connections.
Hey, did you get the fax?
Yes, I have. Mr. Russell, you still with us?
I am. You get my fax?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Good. I knew you could at least manage that.
Okay, folks.
Oi.
We're back on the line with Maurice. Let's see if we can help him avoid the Whistling Man.
Here's the situation. The Whistling Man searched every room in the hall leading up to the boardroom. And now, he's in the office next door. It's now or never. This plan of yours better work.
I'm ready on my end, Forrest. Again, we want to draw the killer away by dialing an extension number, and then move Maurice somewhere safe. So, what extension should I call?
Call the editor's office.
The extension is 03.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'll put the call through when you're ready.
All right, Nash. Where do I need to go?
Yeah, you know what? Let's dial another room.
On second thought, let's dial another room.
Let's dial another... Boy, we're wasting time!
He's right, Forrest. I can get another number ready, but we probably won't get to change our minds again. Where do you want me to call?
Right.
Call the kitchen. The extension is 02.
Got it. I'll put the call through when you're ready.
All right, Nash. Where do I need to go?
Oh, for God's sakes, come on.
You're moving to the archives.
The archives? That's just across from the kitchen. It's going to be tight. Are you sure, Nash?
Yeah, hang on. Let's go back to the autosave.
Here's the situation. The Whistling Man searched every room in the hall leading up to the boardroom. And now, he's in the office next door. It's now or never. This plan of yours better work.
I'm ready on my end, Forrest. Again, we want to draw the killer away by dialing an extension number, and then move Maurice somewhere safe. So, what extension should I call?
Call the kitchen.
The extension is 02.
Got it. I'll put the call through when you're ready.
All right, Nash. Where do I need to go?
What the hell? Send him over to the editor's room. Ah. Right, try again. There's got to be some sort of combination that can get him out of there.
The whistling man searched every room in the hall leading up to the boardroom. But now, he's in the office next door. It's now or never. This plan of yours better work.
I'm ready on my end, Forrest. Again, we want to draw the killer away by dialing an extension number, and then move Maurice somewhere safe. So, what extension should I call?
Call
Let's
the
try
archives. The extension is 01.
Got it. I'll put the call through when you're ready.
All right, Nash. Where do I need to go?
You're moving to the kitchen.
The kitchen? That's just across from the archives. It's going to be tight. Are you sure, Nash?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm ready to place the call. Are you ready, Mr. Russell?
Don't have much choice, do I? Make the call.
Yes, sir. Calling now.
Hopefully they've got knives in the kitchen.
I can't believe it. He's actually heading to the archives.
It was all Peggy's idea. Credit goes to her.
Don't mention it.
The coast is clear. I'm shutting off the TV so he won't see me on the security cameras. Then, making my move. I'll call when I get there.
Do you think he'll make it okay?
I'm sure he'll be fine. But now, what do? We gotta find some way for him to get past that barricade.
What do you mean?
I don't think calling the Whistling Man is gonna buy Maurice enough time to move those cabinets. We gotta think of something else.
Yeah. Maybe we could... Oh! Call incoming. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. I put him through.
Alrighty. Mr. Russell, are you there?
Are you alive, sir?
My teeth, I am. Came out of the archives almost as soon as he entered. Thank God I made it in here just a second before.
The killer already searched the archives. He probably didn't have to look around much.
Did he see you? Are you safe for now?
He didn't see me, no. Let me just check the security cameras to see where he went. Looks like he's heading towards the cubicles. We have enough intern desks to keep him busy for a little while. I'm not out of the woods yet, though.
Right. Let's review where we are. So, the only way out is by the stairs, which the Whistling Man has blocked with furniture.
Exactly. I can move the furniture out of the way. But not quickly or quietly.
Could you lock him in a room? That'd probably buy you time enough, right?
Maybe. But the damn fire regulations say every door in the office has to unlock from the inside. He'd be able to get out just as soon as... Wait. No. I got it. The secret
What do you have?
enclave through my office, where we keep our most sensitive records.
Ooh, a secret archive? Reggie would love that. What have you got back there? Juicy secrets about outer space?
Peggy, I don't think now's the time to be playing around like that.
You're right. Sorry, Forrest.
Kids, we're in the big time now. I've got it all figured out. The secret
Are we?
archive
Still
is
seems
the
that we're in the
lock
same
inside
two-meal
of the
town that we were
only
before.
the outside. You can't break out. If we can get him in there, and I lock him in,
We can catch the son of a gun.
exactly.
Oh my god, Forrest!
Oi,
we'll be able to
son of a
emulate this
gun.
right
Watch
here.
your language,
So
young
should I call
lady.
the secret
This is a
archive
family
then?
show.
Can't.
We're gonna need to change it up then. Any ideas, Forrest?
Maybe we could use a radio.
There's no radio in the secret archives.
Are there no radios at your offices?
I don't have one in my office, but
What is it?
our sports reporter, Hopkins, he has a little portable radio he never turns off when he's here.
That might be what we need then. Is his portable radio still there?
It should be. It's what he calls his work radio.
Uh-huh.
Should be in the archives, actually. I'll sneak over while our friend is still distracted with his search. I'll call you back once I've got the radio.
We're gonna save him, Forrest. Heck, if this works, we might even save the whole town.
There's still a lot to do before we celebrate. Let's just see how it goes first.
What do you
Don't count
mean?
your chickens
It's
before
not
they've
out there
hatched.
yet. He's still got to find the radio, unblock the stairs.
I know, but we've got a plan for how to do that. And, oh, call incoming from the reporter. Putting it through now.
Nash, hello? Nash, are you there?
I'm here. Is everything okay?
I found the radio. It's right where I thought it would be.
It's all coming together.
I'm just gonna turn it on quickly, make sure it's still got some juice.
Maurice, turn the volume down. We don't want that thing blasting just yet.
Yeah, I knew that, Nash. I was just doing that when you yelled at me.
Uh-huh.
The radio works! If I make it out alive, Hopkins might just get that day off he wanted. He's earned it.
Let's do it for Hopkins, Forrest.
Too many workaholics in this business.
God damn it. If I can't have this stupid thing turned up, how am I supposed to draw the killer? I can't be in the room when it's on, or I'm dead.
You just... Oh, that's a good point. But wait, we're the radio. We can just be quiet until you're ready.
If you can do that, then... Yeah, sure. 189.16. I know that's your station number. But a good editor always double checks. Can you confirm that?
Let me just check and make sure. 189.16.
You got it. 189.16.
Good. I've got the radio on silent, but I'm tuned in. Now, I just need to get to my office.
Sounds like we need to make another call, Forrest. Where should we send the killer?
Call the boardroom. The extension is 04.
That might work. The boardroom is fairly close to the editor's office, but we haven't seen the killer go there yet. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Make the call.
Okay, calling the boardroom now.
Let's hope this works.
He's on the move. I'll call you guys from my office in a second.
Looks like we're almost through this nightmare. Any idea what you'll say to draw the killer in?
Wonder what I should do.
I'll just call the whistling man a jackass.
That'll get his attention.
That's
Yeah.
the plan, right?
Sure is. Ooh, call coming in. Here we go.
I'm here. The radio's set up in the secret archive. Just give me the signal, and I'll turn it all the way up.
Where will you hide in the meantime?
Good question. It's under my desk, but you can see under it. I've got a big cabinet, but that'll take me a second to get into.
Anywhere else?
archive itself, but that's where the kill is going. I could try the cubicles, but they're pretty far away. Your judgment has kept me alive so far, Nash. What do you reckon?
Hide in your cabinet.
All right. Well, this is it. I'm going to go turn the radio up to full blast now. Don't say anything until I've had time to hide. You got it?
We know the plan. You can trust us.
Here we go.
Hey, whistling man. Jackass.
Forrest, I don't think that was enough time for him to hide.
Wait, really? Oh, shit.
All right, let's go back.
Nash! Why, Nash? What do you reckon?
Hide in your cabinet.
All right. Well, this is it. I'm going to go turn the radio up to full blast now. Don't say anything until I've had time to hide. You got it?
We know the plan. You can trust us.
Here we go.
All right. Try not to say anything too quickly. Give the poor man a chance to hide.
I think it should be safe now, Forrest.
Hey, whistling man. Jackass. You think you're something special, huh? Well, guess what, pal? You got another thing coming. Listeners, this is Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And if you've just tuned in,
See you in hell, kid!
we've just locked up the Whistling Man.
Forrest, you beautiful bastard! I can't believe that actually worked!
Nice.
If I'm being honest, I can't believe it either.
Thank God it's over. I'll be off now. Gotta get out of here. Write up a few notes. Call a few friends. I'd feel safer waiting for the cops to come grab this freak with some company. Hey, maybe you and me could do an interview tomorrow for the Gallows Reporter.
I'll think about it. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
I'll take that as a yes. Talk to you soon.
There we are, folks.
Typical
The
journalist.
Whistling Man is locked up. Let's all take a deep breath.
And play some killer tunes.
Now it's time to go with The Flow. And this is their hit, Crying for Help. Looks like the night should be pretty easy from here on out.
Right? Thank God that's over. I guess we got some downtime now. I could ask you some questions to kill the time?
You're gonna interview me. You sure about that?
You're not so scary. Besides, we've been working together like a week now, and you're still all shrouded in mystery.
I'll regret this, but okay.
Question 1. Tell me about your family.
What? Come on, Peggy, that's too general.
Okay. Did anyone move with you to Gallows Creek?
Nope. Now that's too specific.
Too specific? Do you have any siblings?
I don't. I'm an only child, and my folks are dead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Forrest.
You're sorry, why? Did you do it?
Of course not.
I'm just messing with you. What about you? Any siblings? Your mom and pop still around?
I thought I was asking the questions.
Hey, turnabout's fair play.
Just making conversation now.
Oh. Well, my folks went the same way as yours.
Oh. What happened there?
My dad walked out when I was about 13. He'd been a wreck for a while. Then he got himself into a wreck, and, well, that was Dad. Mom didn't take it well. She remarried pretty quick after that. She wanted to forget Dad so bad, she even made me take my stepdad's last name. So I'm Peggy Weaver now. Anyway, Mr. Weaver got sick one day, and my mom didn't last long after he went.
I'm sorry to hear that, Peg.
Don't call me Peg.
Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to be...
It's okay, I know. I'm sorry. I'm defensive about that name.
Any siblings?
Funny you mention that now. No. Not anymore. I had a sister, but I haven't seen her since before my dad. Hold on. Someone just rang the door buzzer.
What on earth could someone want at this hour?
I don't know. Do you want to go check it out?
Me?
Oh dear, I've got a bad feeling about this.
On air. One of Reggie's K-Fam regulations. I'll pass you the key to the stairs.
Gee, thanks, Peggy.
The buzzer's on the front door. See you in a bit.
Okay, down to the first floor, then check the door.
Ah, there's roof access. Good to know. Wood paneling. Looks like this was left over from the late 60s and the 1970s. Actually, this whole place looks like it's just... Yeah. Yeah, this place has been around for a while. I'm having too much fun. Oh.
Needs a key. Nice. New music to play.
Cool. Bob, I don't know how to say this, but I think we should see other people. Hope we can still be friendly, though. Brad, P.S. You owe me $5 for the festival tickets. Yeah, mate, you're not getting the $5 back. So, yeah, you might need to just let that go. And, oh, by the way, don't put that in a breakup letter, you idiot. What do we got? Woodside Apartments. That's cute. That's cute. They actually think you can afford an apartment on a radio broadcaster's salary. That's fantastic. Yeah, yeah. You should all know that, especially in smaller markets and especially in the United States, yeah, most radio people are actually competing with the Home Depot or Lowe's or your big box retailers like Walmart for wages. That's how bad it is. In fact, at one point, I was in a top five market. A large corpo type bought up some stations and immediately cut the pay of the board ops to minimum wage. I'm not kidding. Minimum wage for a board op in a top five market. They had plenty of money. They were not hurting for money. And they cut the board ops' wages down to minimum wage. They were truly some evil bastards. And they're responsible, along with many other corpo types, for the complete collapse of radio. So yeah, may they forever burn in hell. Luxury, affordable apartments, well, there's an oxymoron, isn't there, that are perfect for you, located in the center of Gallows Creek, away from busy train lines and industrial sectors. Train lines? What train lines? If this is supposed to be an American radio station, then, yeah, there is no... How are the train lines? They are perfect for both working professionals and those with young families. 2 to 3 bedrooms, a bathroom, modern open-plan kitchen, communal swimming pool, communal gardens. Apartments fully furnished, proven child-friendly. Smokers and young children allowed, but no pets. Available from October 1st, reserved now, starting at the low, low price of $300 per month. Well, this is the 1980s. Still, that's a lot of money. There's a lot of money for the 1980s. But surprisingly attainable. Though not on a radio person's salary. You need roommates. You're not going to have that place all to yourself. What do we got here? From below it came. Dun dun dun. Yeah, whatever. No coffee, I see.
A tape. Play on air.
Uh-huh. Hang on, what's this? Is that a VHS? Looks that way. Or maybe it's an audio cassette. Good job on a new job. Oh, from the mum. What above? Look at that old VCR. Looks like one of the originals from the 1970s, perhaps? 1960s? But it looks like a top loader. Yeah, and it's rack mounted. How are you supposed to get the tape in? Doesn't look like there's enough clearance. Yeah, they didn't think that one through, did they?
Who was there?
I didn't see who it was.
Are they still out there?
No, they left as soon as I went down there. They pushed a cassette through the door. It says, "Play me on air."
All right. Well, turn the music off and play it.
Hello, Gallows Creek. Time to
Pay the
price. Time to
pay
for lives. Time to
sit there.
I will
Punish.
you.
I'll
I'm going to enjoy this.
I did not enjoy that.
What the hell was that? Oh, Forrest, we're still on air. Say something.
Folks, Folks, the tape you just heard was passed through our door only moments ago. I don't know how or why that came through our door with the killer locked up, but be careful, Gallows Creek. Stay home and stay safe. Give us a call if you need help. You can get us on 911.
Uh-huh. I mean, awfully convenient.
Hey, we had a call come in.
All right.
Caller
Next.
waiting, Forrest.
All right, all right.
Caller, you're on 189.16 The Scream with...
Ash! Shut up and listen to me!
Mr. Russell? What's wrong? Are you okay?
I said listen! He's gone! The Whistling Man is gone!
So the one who left the cassette, he really did escape.
You mean you knew he escaped? And you didn't tell me?
We only just found out. We weren't even sure it was him. Mr. Russell, where are you now? What happened?
Well, after our call, I cleared the stairs and went home. I phoned some buddies. We came back here to keep watch.
Then what happened?
I'm getting to that. We came back.
Oh, get to it faster,
The
man.
door was shut, just as I left it. We had a couple of drinks, and, well, there was a bunch of us, and we were all armed. They thought we could teach the freak a lesson before the cops got him.
I don't blame you.
Hugo, welcome.
The same.
Have you both got a screw loose? You know what the Whistling Man's done tonight.
This was not my idea. The guys just grabbed their weapons and unlocked the door. I braced myself and
Then?
Then?
the room was empty. The door was still locked. How the hell did he get out?
Are you sure it was still locked?
I'm telling you, it was locked. No way out of there. None.
Maybe. I mean, I know it's crazy, but if he's back from the dead, then...
What, a ghost?
Do you think he's some kind of ghost, Peggy?
It would explain things. I mean, how do we know he's not?
Yes, but how do we know he's not a
Ooh,
ghost?
did you say something, Maurice?
Baloney. I said baloney. Look, I don't want anything more to do with this. I'm clearing out of Dodge. And
Good
I recommend
idea.
You and everyone listening do the same.
He seems really spooked.
Wouldn't you be if you got attacked by a serial killer who turned out to be a demonic spirit?
He's not a demon, Peggy.
Yeah, you're probably right. But what do we do now?
After 1 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you again, Mrs. Mackenzie, for the helpful tip. The bagger at the grocery store cannot whistle. We'll remove her from the suspect list.
Let's go to a break. I need you for a second.
All right, folks. We need to take a quick break. This one's for all those folks out there keeping the hatches battened.
The world-famous annual Gallows Creek Harvest Festival is back! Princess Harvest Pageant, Harvest Queen Pageant, Cotton Candy, Corn Dogs, Cornhole, Corn on the Cob, Crokinole, Country Music, Can Jam, Jams, Jellies, Jamboree,
Play a record, Forrest.
Roller Ricky's Roller Disco Lessons, Praying. We got baby crawling, balloon popping, balloons for sale, beard contest.
Well, at least we knew he's taking a breath.
Hey, you there, safe donkeys and ponies, apple bobbing, firearms, fireworks, funnel cakes, fried dough, seeds, spitting, sand licking, cracker cramming, and cat shop.
I better put a record on.
And fake tattoo, face painting, puppets, petting zoo, amazing maze, square dancing, story swapping, spelling bee.
Don't forget the pickled quail egg eating contest.
Lawnmower racing, hot dog eating contest, flower contest, and of course our famous gourd measure-off. The festival
What?
is brought to you by Mayor Linda Carter.
Dead air is a
Sponsored by
crime,
Gallows and
Forrest.
Sons Factory and
That's not
dedicated
dead
to the
air,
memory of
playing a
Karen
bloody
Carter,
commercial.
tragically taken from us last festival.
189.16.
It's funky, it's groovy, it's Stab in the Twilight by Knife and Easy. All right, Peggy, what's up?
I pushed a cassette under my door. Go play it.
What else do I need to do?
Just go get it.
Play me ASAP off the air. All right. Let's see. I swear they'll put anything on the air these days.
All right, I've got it. Did we forget an ad or something?
I don't know. It was buried in my work mail. I only just saw it. See what it says.
Play me ASAP, off air.
That's Reggie's handwriting. And he wrote it in purple.
And?
Purple is Reggie's angry color. He only writes in purple when he's really pissed off.
I'm sorry, he has an angry
Is an
color.
Angry color?
Oh, Forrest, I'll give you the Reggie rundown later. Right now, we need to play that tape.
Sounds like every other program director I've ever worked for in radio. Deep-seated emotional problems, absolutely zero qualifications from management. Probably was soiling themselves down at the bus station before they were hired just the other week by the corpo suits. My shoe and one of my spare socks could probably run the station better than them. Why, no, Chad, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not salty at all. I don't have any deep-seated bitterness from my time in radio about that sort of thing. I don't know what you're even talking about. That's ridiculous.
Or try your call again. Straight to voicemail? My God. Are there any professionals at KFAM? This is Gina Franklin. I'm calling because your backwater station has not honored our agreement. We gave you Mr. Snatcher's newest single, the kind of honor you've never had and probably never will again. And we've still not received any information about when you're fitting it into your busy programming.
How about never?
I don't want you as part of this debut, but Mr. Snatcher, due to his prior friendship with Mr. Nash...
Prior and current friendship, Gina. Forrest, mate, you alright? Don't worry about Gina, you know how she is. But yeah, can't wait for you to hear the new single, man. I think Final Breath is my best work yet. I really hope you and your listeners like it. And man, if you ever find your way this side of the pond, let me know. We'll have to catch up.
If Final Breath isn't played on your airwaves by the end of Mr. Nash's show tonight, the next call will be much less
friendly.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots.
Roddy Snatcher, Forrest! You know, Roddy Snatcher?
Yeah, Roddy and I are old friends.
I love Roddy. I Will Always Find You was my song. I wish we still had it in rotation. Oh my god, I can't believe you know Roddy Snatcher. And I can't believe you didn't tell me he sent you his new single. We have to play Final Breath. Where is it?
I found it earlier, hidden away at reception.
Ugh, why didn't Barbara say anything?
I mean, well, if that fiasco last Friday about the missing Knife and Easy track is any indication, folks at KFAM aren't against hoarding station music for personal use. I think we're still missing a few tracks, actually.
Well, we have it now. Let's put it on.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
What the hell? That was not Roddy Snatcher. Do you actually want Gina to sue us? And I think that's every time I've seen him live.
Peggy, you just talked through the whole song.
Oh, whoops. It's okay. I can just play it on loop later. Oh, shoot. I just noticed we have a caller waiting. I really hope it's nothing serious. Time to turn the music off.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash, host of 189.16, The Scream. And tonight's 911 stand-in.
This is Murphy!
Hello, Murphy. What have you got for us tonight?
Two things, Forrest. First, happy birthday to my son, Fernando. He's 3 today, and man, being his daddy has changed my life.
A man named Murphy and his son is Fernando.
Most importantly,
Something seems odd there. I don't know.
Happy birthday, Fernando.
Is his last name Martinez? Because I know a Fernando Martinez. I believe he was the DJ on Emotion 98.3 over in Vice City. Interesting man. Romantic spirit, much like myself, but a bit of a Lothario. I think to earn some extra money he was a pimp on the side.
Happy birthday, Fernando.
thanks. And now, my other thing. I'm putting the word out to this so-called killer. You think you're tough, huh? Big man with a big knife, huh? Ruben, come face me, a true warrior at the Gallows Waste Disposal Plant. Guess what?
This is a bad idea, Murphy.
I got all the tapes in Master Robbie's Dojo series. So get ready, Whistling Man. You just
Oh my god.
the junkyard dog.
Oh, no.
This is not going to end well. This is not going to go well at all.
Keep your fingers crossed for Murphy as he tries to become our hometown hero. Although, having heard that massive...
And then dies horribly.
Well, don't get your hopes up too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be right back after this commercial.
Teddy Gallows Jr. is a family man, a devout Christian, and a proud patriot. Teddy Gallows Jr. is Gallows Creek. Like his father and all his fathers before him, Teddy Gallows Jr. has worked hard to create jobs, improve infrastructure.
I guess these are all
and make
prerequisites
Gallows
for
Creek
running
a
for
good
office in
place
America.
to raise a family. Unlike current mayor Linda Cartwright, Teddy Gallows Jr. lives in Gallows Creek. He's our neighbor, and he stands with our neighbors. Like Sheriff Matthews, who, after years of keeping the peace,
Ripping pepperoni.
Cartwright is trying to force into early retirement. Teddy Gallows Jr. doesn't believe in keeping a good man out of a job. Teddy Gallows Jr. believes in the American dream. Does Linda Cartwright? Help Teddy Gallows Jr. keep Gallows Creek a good American town. Help him become mayor. Take a swing for Gallows Creek. Vote for Teddy Gallows Jr.
My name is Teddy Gallows Jr., and I approve this message.
Yeah, sure you do.
God, what a jackass.
100%.
Daft
grade A
idiot.
asshole.
Linda Cartwright isn't super herself, but she's not.
Yeah, we don't have any more of those ads to air tonight, do we?
No, just the one.
Good. I have to ask, though. Take a swing for Gallows Creek?
Yeah, take
He
a
set the home run
swing.
record for Gallows Creek High.
Of course he's one of those guys.
Yep, he played lots of sports back in the day, and he never lets anyone forget it.
Right. Let's just get back to the show. Well, folks, hearing that reminds me that every vote matters.
That ad really made me want to take a swing at Teddy Gallows.
You mean take a swing for Teddy Gallows?
Yeah, sure.
Let's find out from our next caller who's got their vote.
We got a caller. You know what to do.
189.16.
Hello, caller. You're live on the stream with me, Forrest Nash.
Lovely.
Who's there? Who is this? Are you okay? Do you need help?
Forrest? He called me? That horrible whistling down the phone.
Is this the jazzercise lady again?
Jesus.
Okay, listen, caller. Don't panic. We've done this a few times now. We can help you.
A few times already? So, you saved them, or?
Yeah, sure. We totally saved them.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna help you. Can you tell me your name, caller?
I'm Dr. Sullivan. Virginia. Sorry.
Right, Dr. Virginia
Close,
Sullivan.
Virginia, you're gonna be okay.
Please don't let me die.
I won't. Just calm down. Tell me where you are right now. What's your address?
Oh, God.
I wonder if we tell him to run away or hide.
Can you run out back?
No. What if he's outside, waiting for me? Oh, God.
Maybe you can hide in your house?
He'll find me. I know he'll find me.
Is there a neighbor you can call for help?
No. Everyone's away tonight.
Well, that's all the choices. I guess you're screwed, lady.
You live by a frat house.
Yes. They're having a party. Had takeout coming in all night. Lawn covered in beer cans.
Well, go hang out with him for a bit.
And I'm about to get...
Wasted?
Virginia, what's the name of the frat?
Oh, God. I can't think. I can't.
Any idea what the frat might be, Peggy?
If I knew where she was, I might know, but... Wait, the takeout! If we can get takeout to the frat, we can get a message to them to go and help. Virginia, who did they order takeout from?
I don't know.
Come on, Virginia. Try to remember.
I can't do this.
Well, folks. Seems like our... Stream with me, Forrest Nash.
Let's try this again.
Who's there? Who is this? Are you okay? Do you need help?
Forrest? He called me? That horrible whistling down the phone. He's coming for me?
Jesus.
Okay, listen, caller. Don't panic. We've done this a few times now. We can help you.
A few times already? So, you saved them, or?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna help you. Can you tell me your name, caller?
I'm Dr. Sullivan. Virginia. Sorry.
Take some deep breaths, Virginia. You're gonna be okay.
Please don't let me die.
I won't. Just calm down. Tell me where you are right now. What's your address?
Oh, God.
Is there a neighbor you can call for help?
No. Everyone's away tonight. There's just a fraternity down the street.
You live by a frat house.
Yes, they're having a party. That takeout coming in all night. Lawn covered in beer cans. They're getting wasted. And I'm about to get...
Wasted?
Oh, God.
Virginia, what's the name of the frat?
Oh, God. I can't think. I can't.
Any idea what the frat might be, Peggy?
If I knew where she was, I might know, but... Wait, the takeout! If we can get takeout to the frat, we can get a message to them to go and help. Virginia, who did they order takeout from?
I don't know.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
I can't do this.
Well, folks, seems like our Virginia hung up while we...
Try that again.
With me, Forrest Nash. Who's there? Who is this? Are you okay? Do you need help?
Forrest? He called me? That horrible whistling down the phone. He's coming for me?
Jesus.
Okay, listen, caller, don't panic. We've done this a few times now. We can...
Yes, including this exact segment a few times.
So, you saved them, or?
Yeah, sure. We totally saved them. No problems.
Sure.
We didn't have an issue with the killer becoming a ghost.
We're gonna help you. Can you tell me your name, caller?
I'm Dr. Sullivan. Virginia. Sorry.
Take some deep breaths, Virginia. You're gonna be okay.
Please don't let me die.
I won't. Just calm down. Tell me where you are right now. What's your address?
Oh, God.
Is there a neighbor you can call for help?
No. Everyone's away tonight. There's just a fraternity down the street.
You live by a frat house.
Yes, they're having a party. That takeout coming in all night. Lawn covered in beer cans. They're getting wasted. And I'm about to get... Oh, God.
Virginia, what's the name of the frat?
Oh, God. I can't think. I can't.
Any idea what the frat might be, Peggy?
If I knew where she was, I might know, but... Wait, the takeout! If we can get takeout to the frat, we can get a message to them.
Goose, welcome in.
Virginia, who did they order takeout from?
I don't know.
Right. We're going to yell at the caller. Something I always wanted to do during my 10 years of radio. Stop being a fucking child.
Don't be a child. This is life or death.
I can't do this.
Well,
folks,
bugger all.
Seems like our Virginia hung up while we try to figure out what...
Wait, you're a radio man? Yeah, 10 years in the business.
Your own midnight
Used to work in a
snacks.
setup somewhat like this. Except, by that time, most everything was automated and on computers, so no cassettes, no carts, certainly no turntables. Yeah, this was kind of
Come
the...
on, Forrest, put some music on already.
All right, all right.
I know him. You love him. This is Roddy Snatcher with his new single, Final Breath. Peggy, what places do takeout in Gallows Creek?
Off the top of my head? Well... There's the barbecue place, Grilling Spree, and you can order from Chalupa Cabras. Oh, and of course we have Ponte's Pizza. That's it, I think.
All right. We'll call each place and ask who they deliver to tonight.
That's not going to work. Takeout client privilege.
What?
What?
There was a lot of competition back in the day. Things got ugly. It's a long story. But what we can do is this. We figure out where the frat boys ordered from, call the takeout pretending to be from the frat, place an order, and include a note asking them to call the station.
There's no other way, is there?
Not that I can see.
You know, it's things like this that make me hate this town.
Complain after you save her, Forrest.
You got any suggestions on where to look?
Check the offices for anything food-related. And maybe the kitchen downstairs. You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Lovely. I would ask what station. I would ask what...
Make me order from somewhere if I were a partying frat boy. We have a food critic, right? Chad or Brad or... I'll just have to look around.
Yes, I suppose you'll have to, Forrest. In the meantime, shut it up. I would ask what station, but that would dox you, so don't answer. Yeah, no. It was a lot of stations, and nationwide coverage at one point. Did a lot of work in American radio, actually. I can say that much. Oh. There's some cards. Yeah. Back when people were still listening to American radio. There's some people that still listen to radio in other countries, but, I mean, yeah. That's clever. Oh God, an old reel-to-reel tape machine. For the brief period that I did some work for National Public Radio, they actually had some of these in editors' booths. They were old and nobody had used them in years, but they just, I guess they still had some useful life in them, and so they just kept them in there. They were fantastic devices. Radio's only really a bush thing or in the car. Yeah, I mean, honestly, most people of like the millennial and Gen Z generations and Gen Alpha, I mean, who of them really listens to the radio? I mean, really listens to the radio for anything other than perhaps maybe a travel report? And even then, you can get that stuff on Google Maps on your phone. Most everything that that the radio used to provide, you can get that on your phone now. News updates on the hour, on the half. I mean, you can get that stuff instantly with your news feed on your phone. Traffic, just pull up Google Maps or Waze or, you know, one of the map applications, and you get real-time traffic. And you actually get directions personalized for you on your phone. Sport, again, news feed on your phone. Music, there's a variety of internet radio stations, and there's services like Spotify, where you are the DJ. You decide what you want to listen to. You don't need people like me anymore. And you don't need the radio anymore. It's so much so, and I know that there's some people, some members of my nobles who are in continental Europe who can confirm this, that certain European countries are either in the process of or have already turned off the AM band of radio. In fact, I know for a fact a few years ago, Volkswagen was starting to manufacture automobiles with no AM band, only FM. They just completely stopped making it, and some countries have turned off the AM band. They're not issuing any more licenses for AM radio stations. It used to be worldwide you could have AM and FM radio and some shortwave. And yeah, nowadays you go over to Europe and you try to, you know, either hire or purchase a Volkswagen Scirocco, and there's no AM band in it. You get AM, you get FM, and some sort of like digital bands, depending on where you're located. And then Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And that's it. That's your choices for media. Some countries like Canada, it's big enough for radio to still be used for remote towns where internet or stable power, and Canada still has a national radio program. Oh, yeah. No. I mean, there's things like the BBC, National Public Radio, and, what is it, CBC over in Canada? Those aren't going away. I mean, there's always going to be something like that, if only to have it, sort of like for emergency broadcasting in the event of, some sort of national crisis or severe weather or something like that. Yeah, the Canadian Broadcasting Centre. Yeah, CBC. AM's not going to die anytime soon in countries like Canada, the USA, or Russia. XM is digital. Oh, yeah, Sirius XM. Well, that's more of a North American thing. I did some work for Sirius XM for a brief period, but it was. I mean, it was mostly just by then. It was mostly voice tracking stuff, and that was across most of their channels. I think it still is. I wonder if we can pull this down. No. You know what? What? That is where I might have heard you. Possibly. We're never really allowed to use our names on Sirius XM, so perhaps if you did hear me many years ago, no real risk of doxing myself. Most likely to peak Mount Everest. Hot David, Kyle, Heather. Most likely to win the award for Worst Poker Face. Cynthia, Scott, Chad, Tammy. Most likely to end up at prison. Seth, Jennifer, Lisa. Most likely to escape prison. Most likely to become an Olympic athlete. Most likely to pass a driving test without any errors. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Oh, clever. On the first night of filming, I screamed so loud somebody called the local police. I gave him an autograph, and we continued the shoot. It was so crazy. My parents got an XM in the car so we could listen to rock. Yeah. I think the primary markets these days for Sirius XM is, well, lorry drivers and, gosh, I'm trying to think. I guess some people in remote areas, older demographics like the boomers, but, yeah, taxis, truckers or lorry drivers. Yeah, but I heard a statistic, and this was years ago, but I think it still holds up. Most people, Sirius XM, you get either a new car or a used car, and if it's got Sirius XM built in to the stereo, they'll give you like, what is it, a month or 3 months free to try it out and listen. And most people, they don't even bother to sign up after they get the 3 free months. The value is just not there. Broken? Oh, boo. I wanted to watch the videotape. We only signed up because the radio was shite in Quebec City. Yeah, radio's shite in most places, unfortunately. Out of order. Check back with me tomorrow. That's what you said yesterday. Also, what are they doing with an arcade machine in the break room? No way in hell this is accurate. There is no radio station on the planet that I've ever known that would ever splurge for something like this. Anyone caught spending company money on an arcade machine for the break room would be summarily fired. And that's only because the corpos can't get away with shooting people on sight. Radio Shacks, maybe. Might be where they ordered it from a Radio Shack catalog. Low budget local. Low budget everywhere, man. Especially around the time of the 1990s when big companies like Clear Channel and the Mays family began just buying up everything in sight. They started the trend, and then other companies like Cumulus Media just cranked it up on steroids, and radio stations absolutely stopped spending money on anything. Looks like you're in the 60s based on the radium clock and fridge. Yeah, that's, I don't know. A lot of this is just sort of holdovers from way back in the day. I remember a community theater I used to work part-time at. They had a fridge just like this one. Had an icebox down the top. I mean, the thing was ancient, but it did the job, and it did the job well. But no, this is actually sometime in the 1980s. I'd say it's the mid-80s. The latest thing that I've seen is... latest thing I saw was for dated 1986. Yeah. Like this magazine's dated April 1986. This is the youngest thing I've seen here. The building, though, does look like it was constructed in the 60s. Yeah, that was before old things from the 50s. That was what old things from the 50s and before were meant to do, before the theory of planned obsolescence, yeah.
Locked. For now.
Fairly certain that's a fire hazard.
So many locked doors, so few keys.
Oh, lovely.
That's not opening.
So we've also got plumbing problems. The theory does seem to work, but not as stated. Yeah, mainly just a way to get you to spend more money on stuff. If it keeps falling apart on you, you keep having to go back and spend money. Makes the big corporations rich and makes the rest of us broke. The theory is meant to keep inflation low and the economy grow. That's cute. Let's see. Ah, an exclusive interview with Billy Yodel. Michael Simpson. U2B4. Belladonna. The best hit songs by Rick Aston. Ah Ha Ha. Dry Dry Dry. David Stand. Mirrhythmics. Depeche a la Mode. Bananarama Man. Durian Durian. Whamu. Oh, yes, that fantastic duo from Japan. I'm never going to dance again. ICDC and The Cars, spelled with a K. I see one to Rick Astley. Yeah, he's always going to give you up. First chance he gets, he's going to let you down. He'll absolutely run around and desert you. He'll do anything to make you cry. He'll always tell you lies. And when your back is turned, he'll run around and desert you. That's the alt universe version.
Grilling spree. I better see what's on this tape.
Great party, man. Thanks. Can I grab another beer? Hey, sure thing. Let me grab you one out of the fridge.
My favorite quote in context of Rick Astley would be, "Fuck you." In a Reddit AMA, will you give me?
Fear not. A grilling spree will give you a free 6-pack of beer if Gallus High wins this Tuesday.
Say what?
That's right. Order a meal deal from us and you'll get a free 6-pack of beer if Gallus High wins.
A free 6-pack? Righteous!
You heard me. 6 beers if Gallows High wins.
Interesting.
Sounds like you've already had enough beers.
I hope we murder them.
Me too, Billy. Me too.
I'm trying to find a pic and send it to you. Yes, please.
We've got barbecue you'll die for.
A free 6-pack? Huh. I wonder how well Gallows High performed.
Yeah. Hey, Forrest, do you know what the Grill Reaper's favorite grilling spree order is?
I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
Spare ribs.
Christ.
The quote is not, oh, the quote is not "fuck you," it's "go fuck yourself." All right. I mean, he probably got that so many times when it started becoming a meme that it's like, yeah. It's almost like Sir Alec Guinness whenever Star Wars fans approached him about anything.
Go Gallows High, I guess.
Yeah. So Gallows High did win. All right. Free 6-pack of beer. There's a clue there. Well, he hates the song. Oh, so he's like Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky, most famous for the Nutcracker Suite. Played and performed around this time of year. And, yeah, he absolutely hated the bloody thing.
Hey, find anything useful?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
That's great. Are you ready to get back on the line?
Sure.
Call.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Okay, Forrest, what'll it be?
Grilling spree.
Okay.
He hates the song because it's all he's known for. Yeah. Fun fact, when Rick Astley first was played on the radio, most people thought he was black. Oh, interesting.
Fratman calling. We're in major need of foods for dudes.
Can I just have your order?
I want ribs, big ribs, for my frat house brothers.
Right. And where'd you want that delivered?
Same place as before, you know. The frat house.
Same address? Alright. We'll get it to you soon.
Oh, and one more thing. Can you add a note to the order that says to call K-Fam?
A note? Okay. Better tip for this.
And now we wait.
We should put a song on.
Agreed. This one goes out to our delivery workers.
What should we play? Yeah, there we go. Late Night Lurkers.
Here comes one of my favorites.
Oh, goodness.
Which of the takeout places would you order from?
To save Virginia?
No, where would you actually eat?
Oh, I mean, they're all pretty equal.
Equally awful?
Equally awful.
No, equally good. But if I had to order, not Ponty. He's not Ponty.
Right. So, between Grilling Spree and Chalupa Cobbers.
I mean, it depends. Do I want a plate full of meat? Or do I want really, really good nachos? It can change depending on the day, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I...
Hold that thought, Forrest. We've got a call coming in.
Yeah, that's basically what my Thanksgiving meal was about a week ago, was just a giant plate of barbecue. Wasn't half bad. The apple cobbler for dessert was actually quite delicious. Right. Chat. I am going to save the game. And I do believe we are going to call it here. So let's get some music back up. Surprisingly, I've appeared in the news around 8 times. One was the main focus, one was on national. Oh my goodness. I'm curious, did CKLW in Canada do one of their sensationalist pieces on you? Because, I mean, it's... Yeah, from what I understand of Canadian media, what little I do understand of Canadian media, is that you're not... Oh, you don't know... Oh, you don't know CKLW. Okay. Yeah, Canada's version of just absolute sensationalist news. Probably some of the just pithiest and probably the most over-the-top delivery of news. There's YouTube videos out there of the way they used to do news back in the day. Interviewed 2 times by the CBC, and main focus of a local paper. Oh, all right. Very interesting. Quite the famous little goose, aren't you? Let's see. We need to find somebody to raid. National was when the Queen came to Canada in 2012. Oh yeah, you know what? That's right. I remember that. Let's see. Who's streaming tonight that we can raid? Let's see. Someone we haven't raided in a long time, but who is... News does love the mentally... The rest was either me working in the background for Cheddar Tea or a special program. The news does love the mentally disabled. Yeah, I think I found someone. Let's go raid Weisvolpus. Playing Phasmophobia right now. Haven't raided them in a while. Let's see, get the copy pasta ready. I will see everybody tomorrow for a midday stream, 1 p.m. Eastern, playing Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. Right. Copy pasta posted. Everybody copy that onto your clipboard. Oh, wait. One last was in a cadet parade for Vimy in 2012. Ooh. Killer Goose does get around. Very interesting. All right. Nobles, I will see you all tomorrow for Honkai Star Rail and for Genshin Impact, 1 p.m. Eastern, here on Twitch. Let's go raid Vice. See you all tomorrow. I'm Lord Rexworth, wishing you all the best, and God bless.